Yep, it's still morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Hold on, you know what we gotta do. Give me just 1 second here. There we go. Y'all know what I gotta do. All right, so know my volume works. That's all I really needed to know. Y'all, hold up. This sun got me looking like a striped fat cat, but it's gonna be okay. The sun is up, y'all. The sun is up. And if you're here to see it, just say thank you. Don't be mad. Just say thank you. I can't do nothing about the sun. I'm certainly just gonna be happy about it. Hold on, y'all. My kids been in here messing with my stuff. They steal my chair. So half the time my chair is not right. Okay. Gotta give me a second, because every time I get on here, it takes me a second to just kind of get my ish together. I sound extra crazy. All right, family, let's get this shit started. What up, what up, what up? It is I. It's your girl, the Gemini Goddess. I'm trying to do something about this sun, because it is literally beaming like right in my window. Hold on. Okay. Yes, it's a little ratchet as hell, but it's much better. It's much better. I was like, I love the sunlight coming in through my window, but it was a bit much in that moment. Okay, y'all. So, as I said, my name is Gigi, the Gemini Goddess. I'm here with my girls. Okay, today we are going to be doing our Saturday love session. So, this is an all signs, what you can expect for the next week in love. We're going to try to take a look at your current status. We're going to try to figure out what your love interest or person's future actions may be and the potential outcome of this situation. I feel like I look crazy as hell. It is what it is, though. I'm sorry. Anytime I get on here, I just get kind of, it's just, yeah. Anyway, so all the timestamps, this is an all signs, so that means we're going to start. Normally I start with Aries and I just work through the cycle, but I'm going to start doing something different, where I'm going to actually start with the sign that we're in. So since we're in Virgo season, I'm actually going to start with the Virgos and then just work my way around from there. But you're still going to have all the timestamps in the comment section when I finish. And you will also it'll also be ordered the way it comes. So, when you see the timestamps, they'll start with Virgo because we're starting with Virgo and move forward. If you like my video, please hit the thumbs up. If you want to be notified about more videos, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I don't currently do private sessions just because I don't have time. But if you'd like to donate to my channel in any way, shape, or form, you can do so by going over to Cash App and just looking up It's GG Official and making your love donation there. Just make sure you put in the description box, just put in the word love so I know where the donation came from. If you want to do a single question, I can do single questions right now. I have a little bit of time for that. If you just have a simple question that you want to ask, put it over in the description box when you send your donation, and I will forward you a video answer back or a digital answer back. Okay. So with that being said, can we please get this party jumping? Because I'm ready. I am ready. Okay. Actually, hold on. I'm not ready yet. All right. I did that whole spiel. I'm not working with half-ass pens today. I'm not doing it. I refuse. All right, y'all. So, as stated, we're going to start with Virgo. Dang, Virgo, I didn't even put you on my list. I don't even know how that happened. Me trying to be Russian and calling myself organized. All right, so starting with Virgo. There you go. Y'all don't believe me. Every time I do a Virgo or Gemini read, my cards jump so hard. It's shit's crazy. Anyway, we are starting with Virgo. Tell me about the current status for Virgo, please. Let's start y'all right at 13 minutes. Ten of Swords. Well, I guess Virgo. You got Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Tell me about the current situation for Virgo. Tell me about the current situation for Virgo, please. Like I said, you had Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck, so some of y'all might be coming out of a bad situation. You might be getting a dishonest or a betrayal situation. But it's coming to an end, though. That's the thing. Queen of Cups, current situation or current status, Queen of Cups. Could be dealing with Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But the Queen of Cups is about love. She's about integrity, deep emotions. So you have feelings for someone, Virgo. But this situation may have involved some betrayal, some treachery, some deceit. Maybe that's what's coming to an end. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Well, damn. Alright. Could have been some juggling going on. Yeah. Say keep it. Alright. With this Queen of Cups, Virgo, you have the Moon, Temperance in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. Someone is fed up. They're running out of patience. They feel like they've invested in something or they've given over to something, and it could be you or it could be this Queen of Cups energy. You could be in the Queen of Cups energy. But whatever this is, this person, they love you. They really do. But they're running out of patience. They're starting to get a little fed up because they feel like they've been giving to something that isn't real. They may also feel like whatever it is that they wanted out of the situation is not happening. It's not. But I mean, you are a Virgo, so it doesn't mean that it's not happening. It just could mean that it's not happening in the time frame that they want it to happen in. So they're starting to just kind of like, I keep hearing give up, but that's really not what I feel. I feel frustration. I feel frustration, which it could be a correlating emotion, but I'm hearing give up. Tell me, Tell me about the moon. What is it that they feel disillusioned by? Oh, damn, Virgo. They feel disillusioned by the it's like they put in so much. They put in so much. They've given so much. This could be somebody that you've been dealing with for a very long time. Because you have the Six of Cups down here with the Seven of Swords. But this person feels like, and you got a lot of sevens on the board. You got the Seven of Pentacles, you got the Seven of Swords. If you combine the Six of Cups with the Queen of Cups, you have the Seven of Cups. But seven is a divine number. So this is about things taking place in divine timing. This isn't really about either one of y'all doing anything specific in terms of moving this thing forward or changing the trajectory. Like this is the culmination. This is just a natural evolution of where this situation goes. So this person, they feel like after all the time, and I'm hearing 7 years, so this could be somebody that you've been with for 7 years. I'm hearing that specifically, but it is definitely somebody that you've been dealing with for a long time. This person has love for you, Virgo. This person does not trust what you guys have built together. They don't trust it. They don't believe that they've been getting what they've been putting into it. That's for one. They don't believe that you've been matching their energy sincerely. That's for two. I'm also hearing they may have asked the universe for you. They may have asked the universe for you, but didn't know what all came with you. We all have our baggage. We all have our crosses. We all have our skull and bones. Tell me about this temperance. Why is this person running out of patience? Or why is this person frustrated? Or Virgo. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They don't know if they should stay or let you go on about your business and be in your Nine of Pentacles energy. They want to come to an arrangement of sorts. An arrangement, an agreement. That was channeled. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. What do they want? The Six of Pentacles. They want it even, give and take. All right, so tell me about this Seven of Swords. What is it that they don't trust? Oh, okay. So, Virgo, you're in a situation with somebody who you two have been together for a very long time. And what's crazy is you got the Seven of Swords clarified by the Three of Swords, which once again is the Ten of Swords that we've already seen. I mean, I've clarified everything else. I really just want to see. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. The World. All right, so and then the Page of Pentacles. All right, so Virgo, you may have this Queen of Cups energy may have made a decision to end some things, close out some cycles with you even. I need to tell you, Virgo, this is not so much just about ego. This is about someone who has finally decided that they know what they bring to the table. They know the power. They know the wisdom. They know the intellect. They know their worth. And so, because of that, they chose to end this cycle with you because they were frustrated. They did have a point in time, I think, where They didn't know if they wanted to stay or if they wanted to go. They had invested a lot. They wanted, give and take in this relationship. But ultimately, what happened is I think they just came to the conclusion that, you know, it's it's kind of it's like a rent versus buy situation. It's like I thought I was renting to own, and only to realize maybe I was just renting instead. So there's, what do I have to show for the work that I've already put in? But the problem with that is it comes from a history of heartache. It comes from a history of betrayal. Because Virgo, this person feels like not only it's not just that they don't know if they can trust you. They specifically don't know if they can trust you not to break their heart. That could be again, or that could be for the first time. But whatever it is, this person doesn't believe that even though they love you, they don't believe that you love them back. They don't believe that it's a mutual affect, and they don't believe that, the two of you will match energies, basically. You know, they they just don't trust it. They've been through too much, and like I said, it could either be with you specifically or it could be um just in general, but they love you. Tell me, what does this person plan on doing? What are the future actions of this person? What are the future actions of this person? Future actions of this person is the King of Cups in the reverse. Um, so they do see you as a true pair, Virgo. They do feel like you're the one for them. You are the yin to their yang. The problem with that is they're not going to express it. They don't trust this enough to speak on it. Mhm. The Queen of Pentacles. They feel like you're stable, you're good where you are. I don't know why I get the feeling, Virgo, that this person feels like they're afraid they're going to disrupt that. They're afraid that they're going to come in. That's weird. And they're going to disrupt that. But they want to make you an offer. Or maybe you want to make this person an offer because it's the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, the Lovers. So I think this is going to be up to you, Virgo. It's going to be up to you to make the decision um, to push this forward. This person sees you as their partner. They see you as their one. They see you as their divine counterpart. They feel like there's a lot of love. There's a lot of emotion, period, between the two of y'all. But the problem is they're not. I don't think they feel like they're stable enough for you, because you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. So you're showing up, Virgo. First of all, you're showing up in your own reading, which happens a lot with Virgo reads. But secondly, you're also showing up in your feminine, whether you're a female or a man or a masculine. You're showing up in the feminine aspects. So this means that you are, to this person, they see you as not only being stable and reliable, you could even possibly be in another commitment, but they also see you as doing something that you genuinely love. Like wherever you are right now, this person sees you as being content. They see you as being productive. They see you as being nurturing to that situation. So in that regard, they're trying to respect your space. They're trying to respect whatever it is that you currently have going on. The thing about it is now you have a choice, Virgo. You have a choice. You and this is your choice, because this person, I get the impression that this person might also be a little like afraid of karma, you know, because they really like, within this 7 and 3, there's fear. Within the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, there's also fear involved, anxiety, hesitation, overthinking, healing, communication. Like, it's a whole bunch between them swords. And this person might feel like, and this is going to sound crazy, but this is definitely a channel message. So this person has prayed on this. This person has asked their higher power about this situation, and they feel like they have been told to leave it alone because basically they're being told to leave it alone because they are under the impression that the situation between the two of y'all might be a karmic situation. So whatever it is that you're currently into, whatever it is that you're currently doing, they feel like that is the situation that you are supposed to be in, that that is the situation that's best for you. So, in order for anything to happen, Virgo, if that's not the case, you're the one that's going to have to make an offer. You're the one that's going to have to make a decision, and you're the one that's going to have to show up with the offer. So, what'll happen if Virgo does that? Let's see, shall we? What happens if Virgo shows up with the offer? Hey, the Two of Cups in the upright. So, Virgo, if you do make the offer, this person will accept it. That's a good thing, as Martha would say. Your person will accept it. Why? Because they love you. In case you didn't know. Aw, that was pretty cool. All right, Virgo, I hope you liked it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, please. If you like the video, please make sure, if you want to be notified of upcoming content, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, please. And thank you. All right. Excuse me. All right, Libra, you're up. And I don't know, I'm having weird body issues. I got air stuck in my chest, coughing and shit. All right, so Libra. What we got for Libra? Sorry, guys. I do need to, I'm going to coat my desk. Like, I'm going to put a little mat on my desk so that it doesn't clang so large or loud when I do this. All right, Libra, you have the star in the reverse for your current situation. So something that you really wanted, something like this situation may have been everything that you thought you wanted, or everything that you did want, but right now it's currently it's in a stagnant place. There may be some you could be dealing with an Aquarius. There's definitely a lack of communication. That could be the reason why this is in a stagnant place. There may be a lack of honest communication as well. Someone could be telling some tall tales. You could be dealing with an air, earth, or actually there's two air signs because you have the Aquarius and the Ace of Swords. Then you have the World in the reverse. Mm-mm. Y'all know how I feel about reversals. Um, this person does want to. There's an energy of wanting to come back and revisit this. This could be somebody that you have not seen in a while, somebody you haven't been talking to in a while. This situation could have brought you or brought this person a little bit of stress. It doesn't necessarily have to be the situation itself. It could be the separation of the situation because you got the Star and the World both in reverse, and then the Nine of Wands and the Hierophant. Somebody has done some soul searching, Libra. They have um they have decided that they want to come back. And you may be getting some communication about that. I don't think it would come directly from this person. It'd probably be like some ambiguous shit. The Sun, so in the Two of Pentacles. All right, so Libra, the truth of the matter is that this person was happy with you. They may not be happy in general though. So let me clarify that. This may be a person who walks around on a daily basis with a plastered smile on their face, right? Just kind of trying to cope, trying to make it, trying to get through the day type shit. And with you, they were genuinely happy. And so but this may not have been evident to you. This may not have been clear to you how happy they really were with you because their overall demeanor is so melancholy that, we just couldn't see it. I know people like that. I know people who are just they're not good with expressing themselves. They're not good with talking about their feelings. They're not good with, communicating. They're just not good at that stuff. And so, they tend to walk around with a very stoic nature. And so it's really hard to read them. And so this might be the type of person that you were dealing with. You were dealing with somebody who just on the outside, they have this kind of constant facade, this consistent, even keeled facade. And on the inside, they just gushed for you. They really did, but they didn't show it. They didn't say it. So you didn't really know how to handle this person. You didn't really know how to gauge your impact and your impression with this person on your life or with you in their life. However, because you did have the Hierophant and the Two of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. I think while the two of you have been in separation, Libra, this person has been doing a lot of soul searching. They've been doing a lot of self-evaluation, getting to know themselves, getting to know what their priorities are, what makes them happy, what motivates them to move. And they're realizing that they're realizing that um the burden here wasn't you. The burden here was the lack of their expression of how they feel for you. mm. I'm sorry, but that was really deep. That was really deep. I had to take a breath. tell me um Tell me about their future actions, please. Four cups in the reverse. No more holding back, baby. They're gonna let you know. They're gonna let you know. Yeah, no more holding back. No more holding on. They are going to let you know, Libra, how they feel, and they're gonna put in the work for you because they love you. Well, I say they love you. It could just be because you're just like a really good friend. but they definitely see the value of you in their life. And they realize that, they realize that they did this. They know that they did this. Mm-hmm. Libra, I feel like whoever this person is, they've done a lot of lying to themselves. They've done a lot of self deception. They've also experienced having to learn some things the hard way. It may not all have to do with you, but it's got something to do with how they engage with people in general. And I think in the time that they have been away from you, Libra, they have experienced other things and other scenarios and other relationships in their lives. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but they have experienced things in other engagements with other people in their lives that started to show them who the real issue was. And that's part of what's triggering off their return, because I, I don't see it here, but this feels a lot like an apology coming towards you. This energy collectively, it feels like someone who has not only had to learn some things the hard way, but they're also at a place now where they realize that the biggest detriment that they caused in not being honest about how they felt about you, not being honest about, what they were getting from you, Libra. And I don't mean that in a user way, but it's like, they were getting a lot of love. They were getting a lot of encouragement. They were getting a lot of, healing energy from you, Libra. And they weren't acknowledging that. And so now they're starting to realize, or they have come to realize, that by not acknowledging and by not appreciating what they had in you, they might have just thought this was something that, they could find anywhere. Or maybe they felt like, it wasn't as great as it was, whatever it was that they were getting from you. But now that they've been out there without you for a little while, they're like, yo, it's piss and poop in this dating pool. I need my Libra back. I need my Libra back. And I'll tell you, like, as an air sign, we get accused a lot of being shallow or being disingenuous. We tend to, but the reason for that is because we don't tend to walk around with our hearts on our sleeves. We're not those mushy gushy people until you pull it out of us. As soon as you pull it out of us, it's like, you know what I mean? And so if you got this hard body soul and they have unlocked this mushy gushy in us, then they get the mushy gushy. And then they're like, wait, I thought you was like gangster. And here you over here like butterflies and golden girls. You know what I mean? Like, so it throws people off a little bit. But once, and it happens all the time, because once like, people have to love air signs in phases. I ain't gonna lie to you. They have to love us in phases. They have to they have to get through the outer shell first. Then they get to see who we really are inside. Then they have to figure out if that's the real us or not, because we're really good at rocking that hard shell. So how they normally do that is they make a judgment call on us and then they leave. And then they go out into the world and they're like, oh, this really is you. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I move. And then they come back. And when they come back, if we're willing to make amends, depending on what the situation was in advance, if we're willing to make amends, then what happens is, now that they see this is that mushy gushy is really who I am, that gangsta boo is also who I am, but that's for the rest of the world. The mushy gushy is for you. Once they realize that, then they're like, oh, then they start to realize and recognize how special that is. How, not just how special it is for them, but just how special it is in general. How closely we keep that mushy gushy. Like that mushy gushy is not for the world. That mushy gushy is like for our kids, our parents, our siblings, maybe, our closest of closest friends, and our lover. That's it. Anybody other than that, 9 times out of 10, you get gangsta boo. You get gangsta boo. We not crying in front of you. We not showing a whole lot of emotion unless it's rage or a gas can. I hate to say it, but for those that are in our inner circle, they get all that mushy shit from us. They get it all. They get the roll around in the dirt parents. They get the dog walks in the park. Kids, like, they get all that. Everybody else just get to do it, get it done. Don't. Do you know? So if this person is coming back and they want to come back, they want to come back, Libra, what will be the outcome? What will be the outcome if this person comes back around to Libra? Justice in the reverse. Okay. Damn it. And the Nine of Pentacles. So, Libra, I don't know what this person did. I don't know why they can't make it right. And don't you worry about my little hairline right there. It is what it is. Um, I don't know what they did, Libra. I don't know why it's like this, but what I do know is that when they do come back, I think you're gonna just keep it the way it is. With Justice in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles, I think you're on a mission of your own. You may be focusing on your money, and it's not just money. You could just be focusing on what you've already invested in, what you have allowed to take up the mental space from where this person left, whatever that is. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're like, back then I did want you. Now I'm hot. I ain't on you. So there it is. All right. Really? You would think I would know that because my sister is a Libra and my mother's a Scorpio. You would think I would stop being surprised that Scorpio comes after Libra every day. I still do. I still do. I get surprised. Anywho, Scorpios, you're up next. Scorpio, you're up next. Tell me what the current status is for Scorpio. Tell me what the current status is for Scorpio, please. Current status for Scorpio, please. Two of Pentacles. Trying to figure it out, Scorpios? I don't know why I hear that old Diana song, Upside Down. Boy, you turn me inside out. Round and round. Upside down, you're turning me. I don't know why. That's the first time I've ever heard that song in a channel message. I haven't heard that song in a very long time. Let me just say. Like, I haven't heard that song in a long time. A long time. All right, so tell me about this Two of Pentacles, please. Ace of Wands. Okay, so Scorpio, somebody may be trying to figure out how to get a new beginning. For some of you, it might not even be that deep. It might just be new eggplant or ram. I don't know. Queen of Wands in the reverse. So, but you got the Hermit down here. So some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, specifically, but it could be any earth sign because you got the Two of Pentacles and the Hermit. But the thing is, somebody is trying to decide on whether or not they want to have a new beginning or if they want to go it alone. Doing a lot of soul searching, introspection, reflection. And you want to know what's interesting? And there's something in here, and I'm gonna filter it out because I can hear it kind of rumbling around. But if you notice, especially in this deck, so in the traditional Rider Waite deck, the Hermit holds the lantern. Inside the lantern is the Star, which is your other major arcana, right? Here in the lantern, if you look, it is the flame. And he's holding what could be perceived as the Ace of Wands. Why do I say that? Because look at the Ace of Wands. So it could be that I'm going to flip this a little bit because it could be. Okay. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to flip it. I'm going to split it. First scenario, Scorpio. You are trying to decide between a fire sign and an earth sign. Fire sign definitely gives you a lot of passion, probably more sex based than anything. They probably talk a really good game, but it's just sex. The earth sign, the Virgo that you may be trying to decide on, this person is a deeper soul. They're more introverted. And not only that, but they're more introspective. That's the word that I was looking for. Now, don't get me wrong. They do come with the freaky. They do come with the freaky. They do come. That's why they have the wand and the flame. They do come with the. You know what I'm saying? But this person has a little bit more depth to them. And I could see why this could be a tough decision. I guess it depends on where you are. Do you want to have a little fun or do you want to, make a deep connection? I also feel like because this Hermit is on this side, is on the left side of me, I don't know why I'm getting the impression that for some reason this is somebody that you know versus whoever this is over here. This could be a new beginning. It could be a new sexual partner. It could be just a new, journey in life. But whatever this is something that's more shiny than substantive. This is like a distraction, whatever that is. That Ace of Wands, it's like a distraction. Yo, I swear, why is that every time I pick these cards up there in reverse? It's not the double. Oh, okay. You want this? Oh, okay. I got you. So, Scorpio, the problem with this new beginning, and I say problem because I do think that you are ultimately dealing with a earth sign, like whoever this person is. This is your current situation. I think you may have some issues with things being toxic or not evenly yoked or not officially locked in. I don't really know how to put that. So it's like As you get a little older, excuse me, Scorpio, because you're here too in the King of Cups formation. As you get a little older and a little wiser, I think that there are certain things about this situation that you want to mature along with you, and it's not. And so the question is, the question is, do you try to cut your losses? That's what you're trying to figure out. Like, does this mesh? You're starting to see this situation differently, Scorpio. You're starting to I feel like maybe at one point you may have had your heels dug in, or maybe this person had their heels dug in, and it was like, come hell or high water, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna do whatever it is that we need to do. But as you get older, I think you're starting to realize, Scorpio, that some battles just might not be, yeah, the Nine of Wands. Some battles just might not be worth fighting. Um, Especially if they cost you more. Five of Pentacles, especially if they cost you more than what you have to pay. So, you definitely have put in your work with this situation. You have definitely given it everything that you have. You are trying to decide if it's still worth pursuing. But the way these cards are looking, I think you've kind of made up your mind though a little bit, Scorpio. Tell me about this Hermit though. Six of Cups, yeah. So this is definitely somebody. This is a situation that you've been in for a very long time. You've invested a lot of emotions. You've probably known this person since y'all were younger, kids, teenagers, young adults, whatever. But at this point, as an adult, you're just trying to figure out if it's worth carrying to the next level. I think also too, like this is giving me piss or get off the pot vibes. This is giving me the energy of somebody who, at one point they invested a lot into a situation. Could have been a childhood romance, whatever, but it was a long-term situation. And you got to realize with the Pentacles, that's not a even with the Two of Pentacles, with the juggling situation, that's still a long time to be in this do I stay or do I go? What's up, what's down mode. You've been in that mode for a long time. And as you've been in that mode, you have your perspective has changed on this situation. You've done all the fighting, all the arguing, all the commentary, all the you've done all of that. And even though there's still a part of you that's still kind of like, I still don't know if I should leave. I don't know if I should give up yet. Even though there's still this little part of you there's this part of you that feels like that part diminishes like consistently, because the more prevalent portion that I'm seeing is you are ready to move on. You're ready to have a new beginning, and you're ready to cut ties with anything that doesn't serve you. You've got the Ace of Wands clarified by the Devil in the reverse. You are ready to let go of these toxic connections that aren't stable. They're not solid. Okay. Now, if you and this person were legitimately bound to each other, I think that would make a difference. And I think that still has something to do with why you don't why you're still in this juggle mode, because it's like, I wanted to be bound to this person forever. I wanted us to be like that forever, for better or worse. But the problem is, now that you're gaining a different perspective, you're starting to see maybe that wasn't the healthiest. Maybe that's not the healthiest position to take. Fair enough. Tell me about the future actions. Tell me about the future actions. They want to heal it. Oh, they want to heal it. So they do want to heal this and they want to bring this back together, Scorpio. But just be careful because they might be doing it out of boredom. They might be doing it from a place of I'm not even gonna say that because that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Essentially, you know, they've done their due diligence. They've done their, I guess, oat sowing, whatever you want to call it. But essentially, they want to rebuild this tower with you because they don't feel like there's anybody else out there like you. The Star, the Four of Cups, and then the Tower in the reverse. They want to rebuild this thing with you because they are realizing that there is no one else out there like you. Oh. All right, so what is the outcome if Scorpio allows this situation to be healed? What is the outcome? Okay. The Lovers. I hate reading reversals, so I'm not going to read reversals. But I still have to say, because I always pick my cards up the same way, so I don't know how they always end up in reverse. But the Lovers did come out in the reverse, Scorpio, so I will say cautiously, be cautious about this. There was some toxicity. I'm sorry, y'all. I think there was a wasp on my floor. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, I don't do getting stung by things, wasp and things. I don't play that game. Anyway, so yeah, Scorpio. So this person realizes that there's no one else like you. They realize that they do want you. They do want to rebuild this tower with you. Except for the cautionary tale that I add to that is if you do allow this to happen, there will be choices that will be made. They may not be made together. That's first and foremost. You may find yourself, like, you will rekindle this, but you may find yourself still ultimately separating in the end. I'm also hearing for some of you, this person, while they want to be with you, there is still a decision that they will have to make that they will not make. So, you know, whether this is regarding another person, potential bad habits, whatever. This is like, you know, this could possibly be one of those situations of I will agree to anything that you say as long as it means I can get back in with you. And then once you let them back in, it's going to go right back to the status quo. They just want to make sure that you are in position. So just be careful with that because that could go anyway. They go anyway, Scorpio. Yeah, I swear I'm not sleepy. I've been up since like, I don't know, 8 o'clock. Here they come. All right, next up we got Sagittarius. Oh, I forgot. I gotta do my spiel. If you like the messages, please hit the thumbs up button. It helps my channel grow. If you want to be notified of upcoming content, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that way you can be notified. We are doing Sagittarius now. So let's see what we got for Sagittarius, shall we? Tell me, what is the current status for Sagittarius? The Lovers in the reverse. No, we're not doing reverse decks. With the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. So could have been a breakup, Sagittarius. Could have also been, so if you've never heard the saying, no choice is still a choice. No decision made is still a decision made. And this is that kind of energy. This is like nobody said it was over. Nobody, there was no big knockdown, drag out, I hate you, don't ever speak to me again type situation. This could have just faded out. Simply, behind a series of non-decisions. You know what I mean? So like, say for instance, you might call your person like, hey, what are you doing? Nothing, chilling. Oh, you want to go get something to eat? Sure, why not? Where you want to go? I don't know, wherever you want to go. And that kind of energy, just like that lack of communicating what you want, what you need, what you're doing, what trajectory we're on. I think eventually somebody just said, you know what? I don't think this person is feeling me. I'm gonna stop calling and see if they call me. And when they didn't, things just kind of went their own direction. However, with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, there is a new beginning. I don't know if it's with this person, but there is a new beginning that is slated to happen. Tell me, give me a clarifier, please. Yeah, whoever this was, Sagittarius, this person they weren't showing you how they feel. They have feelings for you, but they weren't showing it. They were kind of keeping it close to the chest. This could be, so the King of Cups in the reverse is somebody who is very childish when it comes to their emotions. They don't know how to express their emotions, so they tend to come off very immature. Like, this is a person who, as an adult, they might like you a lot. They might even love you, but they show it in some very childish manners, you know? Here we go with these sevens again. Seven of Cups in the reverse and Seven of Swords in the upright. There's a level of clarity. Sagittarius, I think this person likes to give a lot of illusions. This person likes to pretend like, I don't like this. So this person likes to pretend a lot, okay? They like to pretend that they have options. They like to pretend like they don't care. They like to pretend that, everything is just kind of like, I'm good. Whatever's whatever. You don't want me? That's fine. I'll go find somebody else. You don't want to do what I want to do? I'll call somebody else. Like, they are a very pretending type person. They pretend that they walk away from people. They pretend like, once it's done, it's done. They pretend like, things don't matter to them because they can just always go out here and just get something else. The reason why I say they pretend is because there's a part of them that knows this is not how life goes. There's a part of them that clearly is starting to understand, like, they've been deluding themselves. They've been deluding themselves. And mm, mm, Tell me about this Seven of Cups in the reverse. I'm sorry. That just threw me all off a cliff. I swear it did. Tell me about the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so they're starting to become a little bit unhinged, Sagittarius. Strength in reverse. So the strength in reverse is about becoming frustrated, losing patience, um, a lack of self-control even, right? And so when you combine that energy with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, which is about self-delusion, this person, I'm not a therapist. I don't even play one on TV. But this person uh has some issues. I'm gonna just put it like that. This person has some issues. And yeah, um so I have two separate messages for you, Sagittarius. One, you could be dealing you could be dealing with an emotionally unstable person. Um and this could be very dangerous. That's my first message. I'm also going to say this specifically if you're dealing with a Gemini, a Scorpio, or a Leo. This person might be a little bit unstable. Okay, so just be mindful about that. The other thing that I want to say is, and the other message that I have to this is, so the other side of this is while this person was pretending and reality has sunk in for them, like, oh, I don't have all the options I claim to have, or oh, I should not have hid my feelings from Sagittarius. While they are coming to these revelations, they do want to change. They want to change the current frequency with you. They want to change the impression that they've left with you, which is not bad. Yeah, they want to change this because they go from the King of Cups in the reverse to the Queen of Cups in the upright. So this person, they want to change their behavior with you. They want to change that laissez-faire, lackadaisical, I don't really care, whatever you want, I want. Like, they want to change that frequency, and now they want to be honest about how they feel. They want to tell you that they love you because they do love you. They have realized that, for all the shits and giggles and jokes and games that they have put on, you are their one. You are their one. And you could definitely be dealing with a water sign, Sag, because you got a lot of water energy here. Specifically, you got a lot of Scorpio and Cancer. But just be careful with this, because I don't know. Tell me about the future actions of this person. What are the future actions of this person? Future actions. The Knight of Cups. Huh. In the reverse? This person might still be fronting a little bit. Oh, that is wild. So their future actions, Sagittarius, is the Knight of Cups in the reverse with the Strength or Temperance in the upright. So this person knows that they owe you an apology. They're not going to give it to you. Well, I'm not even going to say they know they owe you an apology. They know that they owe you some type of emotional explanation. but it's like their pride is not going to let them do that. Why? Why? Damn, 3 cards. Okay. So the reason why they're not going to bring this emotional offer to you, Sagittarius, is because you've already made it very clear to them, um, you don't want this. You don't want them. So this may be a situation where, they just play one too many games with you. But you have made it very clear that they are not, the two of you are not on the same page. You have the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Moon in the reverse. You have made it very clear, Sagittarius, that whoever this person is with their mind games and their hidden agendas and their, whatever you like, I like, whatever you want, I want. You've already made it very clear to them, Sagittarius, that this is not what you're interested in. That's not the kind of connection that you want. And maybe that's the reason why, that's probably how you ended up getting that. Well, that's fine, whatever, because I got plenty of options anyway. I don't need this. I don't need you. That kind of energy, only for them to secretly be like, they said that to you, Sag, but then they went and soaked off somewhere like, Sag don't want me. Sag don't want you, baby. Sag don't want you. Sag don't want you. I don't know what to tell you, boo. I don't know what to tell you. Sis don't want you. Sis don't want you. I'm sorry. My son is Sagittarius, so my daddy was a Sagittarius too, so believe you me, I know when the Sagittarius don't want you, like I've seen how they get that. They say don't ever don't ever force a person to tell you more than once that you're not welcome or that they don't want you. Don't even force his ass to tell you that once. Cause they go, I don't want you. But you fucking crazy. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Anywho, moving on to Capricorn. I love my Sagittarian men. I think most of the men in my life that I genuinely have cared about have either been Sagittarius, Virgos, or Geminis. That was just so much going on. Y'all did not see how my cards just like took off in mid-flight. That whole shuffle was just jacked as a bitch. All right, Capricorn. Let's see if we can do this right, shall we? Capricorn. The Emperor is showing up. Somebody's a boss, or somebody wants to be a boss, or somebody's old as fuck. I don't know. We're about to find out. Which is funny because Capricorn. Oh, never mind. Really? I don't want to take that. I'm not taking all that. The Fool wanted to pop out though. So you've had the Emperor and the Fool that wanted to pop out, Capricorn. You want to take a risk on something? Maybe a new job? Or a new business? Something about Capricorn. What is the current? All right. So, 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords in the reverse. 7 of Cups in the reverse, Capricorn, for the current situation. Somebody is Seven of Cups in the reverse. Star in the reverse. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Like that's that passive aggressive. No, I'm fine. Are you sure? Yes, I said I'm fucking fine. Like that's a really bad. I don't know. It's like mom energy. All right, so Capricorn. First things first. You may be having some clarity of what you want. Um, yeah, you might be coming to an understanding or a place of where you want to put your work in. For some of you, this has nothing to do with love at all. This has to do with your professional or financial trajectory, which if you know an earth sign, especially a Capricorn, they don't think about love until that paper is right. So this still makes sense. So for you, Capricorn, the clarity is you know where you want to go. You know, like this is the energy maybe you've put in for a transfer at a job. Maybe you have been offered a job or you're going after a specific position that's going to require you to relocate, that's going to require you to move on from wherever your current situation is, and you're very clear that you plan on doing this. You know, like you may have been trying to do this for a while. You may have been out here kind of like on your head hunting shit, just, putting in resumes, trying to figure out where you want to go. Um, Sorry, y'all. I keep forgetting to write my time steps down. Um, like you've narrowed it down now. It's now no longer about, oh, well, I might go to DC, I might go to Istanbul, I might go to Turkey. I seen this, it was a position over in Canada, da 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 da. It's no longer about that now. You have locked in on where you're going and you're going. Plain and simple. All right. Tell me about the Seven of Cups, please, in the reverse. Knight of Swords. You may have, I ain't gonna lie, this is, there go that Emperor again. So there's a very specific storyline that is forming in my head. This may not apply to everybody, but this is definitely in reference to a Capricorn who has a job opportunity. This job opportunity does require you to relocate. It's also could, I was like, what is that? It's the ice cream tech. Could also be an opportunity for you, Capricorn, to boss up. It could be like a promotion, more money, more authority. You may find yourself, like, let's say you're part of a company and now you get a chance to run your own division. Like, this is giving me executive vibes. But whatever it is, one, you've planted a lot of seeds to get here, and you have trusted your own instincts and you've trusted your higher power to lead you on this journey. So this is the reason why you're not inclined to give it up. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But you've also, whoever your partner is, you have been telling them this for a long time. This has been something that I think, like, as you were kind of putting all of your options out there and you were kind of just checking out what the availability was, this is the energy of someone who was letting their partner know of the progress and the process that they were in. This partner may not have completely believed it. There could have been a point where maybe even the partner said, hey, so, if you're moving one town over, I'm with that. If you're moving one state over, maybe we could talk about it. But if you're talking about moving across the country, I can't do that. And so that created like this bone of contention between the two of y'all until it was solidified. Now that it's solidified and you know where you're going, you're done. Like you I'm not going to say you're completely done, but you got the Eight of Pentacles and then the Nine of Wands. You know where you want to put your work in at. You know where you want to put this toil and this labor at. You know this is not going to be an easy journey. So it's kind of like, and if you know a Capricorn, Capricorns will do this. So it's like, okay, I've got this much. I've got this many F's to give. I've got this many F's in my pocket to give. I can either give half to you and half to my job, or I can give all of it to my job and just say, fuck you, you know? And that's kind of like where you are, Capricorn. You are in this space, you know where you have a clear trajectory of where you want to be. You have a clear understanding of what you want, and you're going to go get it. Now, also remember that the Emperor is a family man. He's not just any family man, though. He is a long-term family man. So the Emperor tends to be the one where we're not just talking about fathers and mothers, and it doesn't matter what gender you are. We're talking about when you get to Emperor status, this is like you've got grandkids, you've got 401k, you got retirement. Like you have long established, you have long been laying down, you know what I'm saying, bricks for this foundation. And so, you know, this move that you're looking into could be the pinnacle of everything that you've worked for thus far. And that's the reason why it's like, yeah, I'm like, there's no question. I'm doing this. This is what I've wanted. This is where I'm gonna go. Either you're gonna go with me or not. And let's see what this person's gonna do. Oh, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, Cappy. All right, so Capricorn, yeah. I'm gonna keep it $1,000 with you. This person is, if you're asking this person to piss or get off the pot, they're gonna get up and get off the pot. The Lovers in the reverse, the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. They're not, and this is not even about, you know, them being like, I don't want you. They're gonna be so stuck with fear. Like this gives me the energy of someone who just, they won't allow themselves to believe that you will leave. They will not allow themselves to believe that a job or a career opportunity for you, Capricorn, would mean enough for you to throw away whatever and everything that the two of you have built. So in a way, they're trying to call your bluff. They're trying to see if they stay firmly planted, will you shift? And you're not. You're not. You're going to move on. Nine of Pentacles. You're going to move towards your abundance, and you're going to be happy. I think there will definitely be a part of you that wishes this person would make a different decision. But if they don't, it does not change your decision. And listen, I respect that, Caps. I do. I respect that. Fear and faith can't abide in the same heart, especially at the same time. So if this person genuinely loves you and you're making a move to better yourself, and it's not always easy. It's not an easy thing to do, but looking at these cards, this is not about whether we can or we can't, because Capricorn, clearly you are on a mission for great things. This is not about whether we can or we can't. This is simply about fear. This person's fear of following you versus staying wherever they are. So take that and do what you want with it. All right. This is the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. You know, I do it every time. When I hit them Aquarians, I do it every time. And yes, we are on Aquarius. We are on Aquarius. So let's see what we got here. Please make sure if you're watching my video and you enjoy it, that you hit the thumbs up button. That would be greatly appreciated. I don't know how my cards keep like shooting out at me like that. It's weird. If you like my channel, if you don't think my face is too greasy for the camera, you can subscribe to my channel so that way you can be notified when I upload new content. Did not want to go back in there. Y'all didn't see that. I hear feet. I hear feet. Somebody's alive. I don't know if it's in my house or in my building, but somebody's alive. I can hear the feet. They're clearing their throats. They're coming. All right. So Aquarius, you open with 7 of Swords as your current status. So Aquarius, wherever you are with this, it could definitely have something to do with trust, improper communication. Might currently be single, focusing on your coins. Somebody's trying to make a decision. The 2 of Pentacles. Something about communicating. The Hierophant. Okay, so somebody is trying to decide if give it to me right. This has something to do with the commitment. All right, so somebody, okay, so Aquarius, this could be you or this could be the other person, but there's an energy here of someone trying to decide if, I keep hearing the risk was worth the reward. It's sort of like, somebody didn't have a lot of trust. They didn't have a lot of faith in this relationship. Like they didn't, it wasn't growing fast enough for them, so they didn't see the growth at all. You know, 7 of Pentacles is slow growth. It's progressive growth. It's not instant gratification. It is truly planting a seed in one season and then collecting the harvest in another, while in the middle there's a season of cultivation. So it takes time. It takes faith. It takes belief. It takes investing. I know I'm using a lot of cliche words, but it does. It takes all these things. And so this person may not have trusted that them investing in you was a good investment. They may not I'm hearing more growing to do. So they may have thought, or maybe you thought that this person needed to grow a little more. Maybe they thought you needed to grow a little more. Maybe there was some there was a need to maybe get in tune with your higher self, you know, things like that. But this person just really didn't feel like investing in this situation was going to give them what they, or it was going to yield the result that they thought. So they made a choice to kind of go on and pursue their abundance elsewhere. But the problem with that is, and this could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. You have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. The problem with them trying to go on and find their investment elsewhere, Aquarius, is that they didn't. They didn't find this so-called new beginning and stability that they thought they would find without you. There may be some beliefs that this person has or did have that they're now having to kind of let go of. because of whatever they've learned after the separation. So, like, whatever happened after the two of you went your separate ways, and this person thought, I can do bad all by myself. Well, yeah, you can. And looks like you did, but what this person is starting to realize is, even though, yeah, we can all do bad all by ourselves, even though that's the case, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're realizing, that what they had with you wasn't so bad after all. They may have thought it was a little destabilizing, maybe a little pressurizing, maybe a little overwhelming, maybe a bit confusing. I don't know, whatever it was. They may have felt like all this stuff, but then once they got out of it and they saw things in retrospect, it was like, Aquarius wasn't that bad. They weren't that bad after all. What is this person's future actions? Yep, the world's. The Hangman. Okay. And Judgment. So this person is making a decision now, and you might not necessarily want to hear this, and this could be you, Aquarius, or it could be this person. But this person, whoever this person is making a decision to learn the lessons that they learned from this situation and move on. It does not give me a pride vibe. Like, this doesn't give me a thing of like, oh, well, I have to move on because I can't go back. I think this person has been able to put into proper perspective what it is that the two of you had, what it brought to their lives, not only in the midst of it, but also even after the fact. And this person is willing to take the lessons that they have learned from this situation and apply them moving forward. They do not intend on revisiting this situation, simply because even though they don't have all that they need to confirm whatever their decision was to walk away, they're still very sure that they made the right decision. I don't sugarcoat. I tell the truth. They still are very sure in their decision to walk away as being what was best for them. However, they don't look at you like the bad guy, Aquarius. They don't look at you like, oh, well, if Aquarius wasn't so batshit, or if Aquarius was nicer to me, or if Aquarius did more for me, or whatever it was. Like, they're not holding any grudges against you. They're simply looking at this like, it was what it was. It wasn't what I thought it would be. I wish Aquarius the best. What did I learn from this? And how does this whole experience make me a better person, regardless of how it turned out? Like, that's kind of where they are with it. So, I doubt you're gonna hear anything. I doubt you're gonna get any communication with this energy. But what's the outcome of this? Okay. The Devil and the Seven of Cups. I think there's something about this person, Aquarius, that you may not know. The Devil with the Seven of Cups, this is someone who is absolutely never satisfied with anything. Okay. So I'll just say you may have dodged a bullet, Aquarius, with this person, because this person is the type of person that just constantly chases. And I don't mean like, they're out here chasing women or chasing men. Like, this is someone who, for every goal that they accomplish, it's like, okay, what's next? You know what I mean? They are never satisfied. They're never, And so this is a person that if you were still in a situation with this person, or if you were still in communication or connection with this person, this is the type of person that when they talk to you, they always talk to you in future terms. They talk to you like, okay, today we're together, next week we're going to be engaged, or in 6 months we're going to be engaged, and they work towards that, and that's a good thing. But then once you guys get engaged, they don't even stop long enough to say, oh, we made it, look, we're here, we made it these 6 months, and now we're engaged, we met our benchmark, right? They don't do that. Once they put the ring on their finger, like once 6 months hits, they're like, boom, 6 months, here go your ring, boom, okay, now we need to start planning the wedding. Like, this is not somebody who gives you the impression that anything is ever good enough, even when they're accomplishing their goals. It's another goal that's set, it's another goal that's met, and now we set and meet the next one. So this can be a very rigid energy. It can also be this, like I said, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a therapist, but I can tell you, anybody who's in this energy, in terms of not able to sit with how they feel. And that's why the Seven of Cups is like this, because not only do they have all these options, because they've set all these things out there, these tenable things where they can be like, okay, if I just get the bag, if I meet 5 years on my job, I'm fine. If once I hit 5 years on my job, I get this level of income. Cool. They have all these things going on, but they don't allow themselves to really embrace what that does for them emotionally or spiritually. So they're running from something. That's all that is. They're just running from their emotions, and they feel like if they stay in a pragmatic space, then they don't ever have to worry about getting hurt. And if you've ever been in love, that is not how love works. I'm just saying. You stay in the house or you go out the house, but being on the porch is just pussy. Sorry. It's some punk stuff. I'll put it like that. Go in, what your grandma say? Go in the house or go out the house, but you're not doing both. I had to put a little grandmama on that. I miss my grandma. Did I do it again? I did. I'm gonna have to go back and roll through here real quick. It's okay. So after Aquarius, we have Pisces. All right, Pisces, show me what you got. Ace of Swords, Pisces, somebody coming to talk to you, tell you some truths. Star in reverse, sun on the bottom of the deck. So with the star in the reverse, Pisces, there may have been something that you've given up on. There may be something that you lost hope in. Pisces, you might be stuck in this space, or this person may be stuck in a space of bitterness, resentment. The Queen of Wands in reverse is a very catty woman, a very catty feminine energy. I'll put it like that. This person is cynical, they're snarky, sarcastic. This just isn't a an energy that anybody really wants to be around. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like Queen of Wands energy is like I'm trying to think of who the Queen of Wands in the reverse. I'm not gonna use no celebrities because I don't want nobody coming after me. I was gonna say somebody because I have somebody in my head that every time I see this person, I'll be like, that's the Queen of Wands in reverse. But this is somebody who, they do a lot of victim shaming or a lot of victim blaming. They do a lot of victimizing of themselves. This is a person that even when they're wrong, they justify their actions by, um, trying to imply that their own poor decisions are rooted in someone else's mistakes. So, like if you're in a relationship with this person and you found out that they were cheating on you, right? Their justification for cheating on you is that they thought you were cheating on them. You know how I feel about that thinking and doing shit. This is also a person that anytime, something good is happening around them and it's not happening to them or it's not happening for them, they could care less. They could care less. Oh, guess what? I just got into law school today. Bitch, I don't care. And it will tell you so. I don't care. What does that have to do with me? Like, this is a very bitter, angry person, right? And this could be the reason why there's no hope in this relationship. Because if you know a Pisces are not like that. They are very emotionally in tune people. Like they are very it's like you can have a bad day with the Pisces, that's cool, but don't you dare think that you're gonna use them as a punching bag. You're not gonna take your bad day out on them. And so, if Pisces is dealing with someone who has just been consistently having a series of bad days and they keep trying to, project that onto Pisces, this is where Pisces is like, hold up, I done told you we're not doing this. I'll take you to the gym. We can go for a ride, a walk, whatever. Like, I will help you muster through this, but I'm not going to be your punching bag. I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? And so Pisces, and you got the Ten of Swords right here. So this is definitely something that's coming to an end. And I'm not gonna lie, like this is giving me verbally abusive, potentially physically abusive, but I don't get that. I get verbally abusive. I get this person is extremely manipulative. And they have broken you down, Pisces. They have broken you down. They have frustrated you. They have just snatched any hope that you've had of trying to build something with them. That's gone. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is somebody that you could possibly live with. But this person, they are disruptive to your household. Like this energy that they have, Pisces, it's disruptive to everything and everyone else in your household. So if you've got kids, it affects the kids, it affects the dog, it affects hell. It affects your neighbors even. Like this is somebody that even your neighbors don't like. Like anybody else in your life, they don't like this person. They don't like the energy this person comes in. They don't like the energy this person puts you in. They don't like the energy that this person produces when they're in the mix. Like every time they show up, shit just gets real tense. You have a decision. I feel like one last time. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm specifically hearing one last time from Hamilton. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that soundtrack. One last time. Um, this is like you Pisces showing up, and this is you Pisces, the Page of Cups. This is Pisces energy. This is you Pisces showing up one last time to give it one last good hurrah. It's like, uh, it's like, you know what? Whatever I did to make you feel this way, uh, whatever I've done to whatever my part is in breaking this down, I'm going to take responsibility for that. I'm going to take accountability for that. And I'm going to apologize for it. But what you're actually doing, Pisces, you're throwing the ball back in this person's court. And then you're giving yourself a way to say, well, I tried and I'm gone. Because you really want to leave. The Two of Wands, you really want to leave. Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, you are over this. You are over this. There is something else somewhere else. You know it. You know it. But for whatever reason, this could be, a co-parent. This could be, this could be a co-parent. This could be your parent. This is somebody who's in your household dynamic. So for whatever reason, when you move, we all gonna have to move just like that. Like whatever you do, Pisces, it's gonna shift the whole dynamic of the household, the tribe, the group, whatever. And you know this. And so before you make that shift, before you're like, okay, well, whatever, I'm leaving. Before you do that, you decide, I'm gonna give it one last try. I'm gonna give this one last shot. I'm gonna put my hat in my hands. I'm going to humble myself. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to try to have a reasonable conversation with this person. And I'm not even going to blame them. I'm just going to take it all upon myself. And I'm going to just say, okay, whatever I did, tell me what I did. Explain to me how we can fix this. But in the back of your mind, you already know, like, this is not that type of person. They're not going to reciprocate that type of energy. They're probably going to get to throwing and cussing and fussing and, bringing up a bunch of irrelevant shit that doesn't even matter. So with that being said, you're like, okay, well, I can say with a clear conscience, I came to the table one more time. I tried the peacekeeping mission one more time. They wanted to blow up the spot, so I left. And be fine with it. This gives me the energy of being able to cover your ass in the future. Like, you don't care, but maybe for like the kids or something, like somewhere down the road when they're like, well, why did you leave? Or why didn't it work? This is your ability to be able to say, I tried. I tried while still being able to get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. I respect it. I respect it. You know the horse is dying, but you got to give it one more breath, right? I get it. I get it. Oh, I got to do your outcome. So what happens? What happens when you come to the table, Pisces, with your hat in your hand? The Five of Cups in the reverse. Oh. You might be surprised, Pisces, because you might be surprised. You might catch this person at the right time of day or season or in the right moon, in the right retrograde. I don't know. But you're gonna catch this person like when you bring this to them, you're gonna bring it to them at the perfect time. I don't know what's gonna be going on with them, but you're gonna bring this to them at the perfect time, and they're actually gonna hear you. They're going to hear you. I'm hearing they're going to agree with you. I get the feeling that this person goes through things. This person may be fighting some demons of their own, and they might realize what they're doing. Like, they might see the damage and the havoc that they're wreaking. They just don't know how to fix it. So I think, or they don't know how to address it. So I think, like, if you have the right conversation with them, Pisces, and you do it with the right intentions, I think you're gonna find that this person really needs your help. You know, like, whatever it is that y'all are trying to grow together, this person is going to need your help to actually get to that place where they're the Queen of Wands in the upright. Now, the Queen of Wands in the upright, she's a badass, okay? The Queen of Wands in the upright is confident. She's attractive. She's ambitious. She's a go-getter. She's very active in her family dynamic. She essentially becomes the glue that holds any dynamic she's in together. And so, this person genuinely has a desire to want to be that in the dynamic that y'all have, but they're gonna need your help to do that, Pisces. And I think if you approach this conversation in the right way, if you approach this one last offer in the right way, and you can sit down and articulate your perspective, that you let them get theirs out of their system, this will work out. Like, this will actually work out, at least for the foreseeable future. No regrets, because we can forgive, and there's no final judgment on it because we can heal. Nice. Nice. That's nice, Pisces. Ain't mad. Ain't mad at all. All right, so who's next? We have officially spun the block. We're at Aries now. All right, Aries. Show up. You're up, Aries. You're up, Aries. Tell me what the current situation is. I can't wait till I have, like, broken these cards into, like, Bible paper status or something, because I'm so sick. My hands actually stiffen up when I try to do these reads. Give me current status insight for Aries. Current status insight for Aries, please. Ew, the Lovers. Could be dealing with a Gemini. The Lovers in the upright, the Fool in reverse. You're not risking this. Ooh. Okay, Aries. And you know how I feel whenever we see our own card in our own read. So, Aries, this is definitely about you not being so reckless. You could be in a new relationship. You could be approaching a new relationship. But this is a deep one. This is something that, like, you are intrinsically connected with this person. You are not messing around with this person. You are not playing no games. You are not you're not taking no risk. Like, you are laser focused and all in on this person. This is somebody that you may have been waiting on for a long time. somebody that you never thought you'd get, somebody you thought you never have this kind of opportunity with. And that's probably the reason why you're like, yeah, I'm not messing this up. Tell me, tell me about the lovers. Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Um, Side note, this could also be a same-sex relationship. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy here. Um, but this person restores your faith in love. This person restores your hope. They are part of your ultimate wish fulfillment. They like them specifically is not your wish fulfillment, but what they bring to your life is exactly what you've always wanted a partner to bring to your life. That stability, um that financial security, that ability to plan and manifest, right? The problem, and this person could be a business owner, they could be a little older than you as well, Aries. But the problem in this is that they aren't really emotional. And that may not be a problem because Aries don't really tend to be emotional type beings. You know, they're loving, but they're not, oh, I wear my heart on my sleeve, you hurt my feelings type. You know, they are, if you hurt my feelings, I'll burn your house down type. But, um, but this person is stable because they are professional. Um, this is giving me boss vibe. Like this, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups gives me Emperor vibes. You know what I mean? Someone who is put together, someone who is well established in their career. They are courteous to people. It's just part of their natural disposition. However, they're very reserved about their emotions. Why? Because in what they do in their life, emotions just don't serve them. Emotions don't get the bag. Emotions don't pay the bills. Emotions don't get the house. You know what I mean? And I think this is what you've been craving, Aries. Like you have been wanting you've been wanting a partner like this for a very, very long time. And now that you have your shot at it, you're not going to fuck it up. You're not going to mess it up. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. This is your opportunity with this person. You feel like this is your opportunity to have a new beginning at life. You know, this is deep. This is like you meet this person and you feel like this person can come rescue you from whatever it is that you got going on. They can like this person can handle all your debts. They can pay off all your bills. They can put the down payment on the house. They got the whip. You know, the whip is already half paid for. 2 years from now, you'll have your matching whip. Don't worry about it. Like this is like some knight in shining armor shit. And this is why you're like, oh yeah, no, I can't mess this up. But watch it. Because you're thinking that you're getting the 10 of Pentacles, but you're not. Okay. This There's something about this person you don't know. It could mm, so with the Empress on the bottom, but the 10 of Cups in the reverse, even with what you know, so like okay, for all the greatness that this person brings into your life, Aries, for all this, oh yeah, they're financially stable, they are emotionally, stable, they are a planner, a go-getter, a boss, for all of this that you're already enamored with, this person is not showing you everything. And I caution you with that because, this could be the energy, Aries, of you getting really, really excited over seeing the glacier. And so this person is like, and this person this is not a person that needs for you to be impressed by them. Okay. This is not a person that needs for you to stroke their ego. So when they see that you're getting excited about the little bit that they're showing you, it's throwing up a red flag for them because they have so much more and they don't want to, and that's why they're in this King of Cups energy, because, and this is why they don't wear their hearts on their sleeves. They don't get, too wrapped up in their emotions, because they have to protect what they invest in. And so, this person is showing you a little bit, and if you're going all off the hinges and you're starting to act brand new, or like they're showing you this little bit to see who you really are. So, like, let's say, for instance, this is a person that, since you all have been dating, they pay for every meal, right? Wherever you go, doesn't matter. They never once set the price. If you say you want to go to a high-end restaurant, they're like, okay, baby, let's get dressed and let's go sit down and eat dinner. If you say, oh, I just want to do drive-through, they'll be like, that's cool. I'm driving, just hop in the whip. You know what I'm saying? I just want to hold your hand while we go through drive-through type shit. And you're cool with all that, but be careful, because if you get too comfortable too quick, meaning you go from, well, baby, can we go to dinner tonight? If you go from that too quick to, I don't like this, I wanted seared salmon steak and they brought me bags and da da da, like, if you start to show them that all of these resources make you a jaded, nasty person, they're not going to show you the rest of what they have, simply because they will be cautious of the fact that if you knew everything that they had, if you knew everything that they could bring to the table, you would possibly use them for it. So just be careful with that, Aries. What is the outcome of this? What is the outcome of this new beginning? Well, told you we don't sugarcoat things here. So the outcome of this is going to be the Three of Swords. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you, Aries. No, I'm not either. Well, I am gonna be honest with you, but I'm not gonna just throw this off the cuffs. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Damn. Okay. Um, I was a little concerned about this with the Queen of Pentacles, but I was kind of hoping that that wouldn't be the part of it. Um, the reason why we're gonna do the reason why this is gonna culminate in a Three of Swords situation, Aries, is because essentially, this is someone who is married or they have a commitment elsewhere, and it's a long term, and it's a long term, and it's an ongoing commitment. Like, they still communicate with this person, they still show up for this person, they still doing birthday parties with this person. You're gonna find out about this, um, and I do believe it's gonna be you that brings this to an end, Aries, because this person is going to start to get really distant with you. You're going to see real gaps in time that you spend with this person, that you're able to reach out to this person and communicate with this person. And I think eventually you're going to find out that this person is in another commitment elsewhere. They're in a commitment that they have clearly been investing in. And that is the other part of the dynamic that they don't want to show you, because, this person has been with them for a long time. This is somebody who they have, dare I say, they probably grew up together. They probably have kids together, a family, maybe a couple of investments. Like, this person is integral to who they are today. And so, they can't tell you everything that they have. They can't show you everything that they have, because you can't have access to it because it belongs to this other person. Well, Aries, it happens. It happens. I would just say keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. I was going to say, we have not done Leo, have we? Nope. All right. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Taurus, 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 Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Can I just say that I really enjoy the fact that we've gotten some pretty diverse readings today. I don't think every one of them has been like cookie cutter back to back to back type shit. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you're watching this video after the live. I'm not mad at you. I tend to do that too. I wait till the timestamps go up. Unless I can just quickly find my sign. But just make sure you hit the thumbs up on my video, please. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you do like what you're hearing. Tell me about the current situation for Taurus, please. Current situation for Taurus. Damn, Taurus, you ain't got nothing to say? Your person ain't got nothing to say? Y'all ain't got nothing to say? Y'all not talking? Is that what's happening? Ain't nobody saying nothing? Ain't nobody talking to nobody? Current energies for Taurus, please. Current status for Taurus. Last shuffle. I lied. One more. Thank you. Hangman in reverse. So you could be dealing with Pisces. Why do I always say Pisces? Yes. Could be dealing with a Pisces. But somebody's having a change of perspective. Might be thinking about moving or moving on from this situation. All right, so Taurus, you may have had a connection with somebody. This is going to be very specific because ain't no way in hell I'm getting all these details from 4 cards. So I'm gonna tell you a story. You, Taurus, may have had a connection with somebody from your past. I'm getting the impression that this may have been like a childhood friend. This is like some packed energy. Like this gives me the energy of like we made a deal when we were kids and we stuck to it. We took it seriously until we literally became adults and we realized how childish this shit was. And like I said, this is very specific because I did not get all of that from 4 cards. But that is the premise of what this is. It's like, this is like Rudy and Bud, right? So from the Huxtables, from the Cosby Show. So remember, like when Rudy and Bud were little, it was like Bud was her man. Bud was her man. You couldn't talk about Bud. You couldn't say Bud's name wrong. You couldn't Bud. You had to. That was her boo, right? All their childhood, okay. And mind you, keep in mind, Kenny didn't feel like that. Kenny was like, okay, cool. You know, Kenny was like, this my friend, this my best friend. I do love her. I love the way she loves me. I love the way she's so fierce about me. You know what I mean? But it took him a little bit of time. It took for them to actually get into, I think, like middle school, almost high school, before Kenny realized he felt the same way about Rudy. But by then, Rudy had realized how childish and frivolous this little crush she had on Bud was. And by then, she had started dating Stanley. I know y'all are like, God damn, she remember all these names? I just watched the episode a couple days ago. That's why. That's why. But this is giving me that same kind of energy. It's like, you grew up with somebody. This person was your ride or die, your hitter, your left hand stand type shit, right? And this person was like that because they secretly had a little crush on you. Hi, baby. Good morning. They secretly had this little crush on you, and they had it in their head from like the second grade when y'all first met on the playground that y'all were gonna be together forever. Okay. And you might have been with that because that's your friend, right? You're like, listen, that's my little boo, that's my little girl, that's my little dude, whatever. You know what I mean? We split cookies and snacks on the playground during recess type thing, and all that was good. But then once you got a little older, uh, once you got a little bit more, I guess, life experience towards you started to change your perspective, or someone started to change their perspective. Now you're looking for something new. Now you're anticipating a new beginning somewhere. Tell me about this hangman in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. You might in the reverse. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want something new. Hmm. Yeah, I had to break this down, Taurus, because I needed details. So, yeah, so your original position was, yeah, it's going to be me and this person, or it's going to be me and you, right? You always kind of had this tentative offer on the table because you got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the Hangman in the reverse. So there was always kind of like this understanding, not really an agreement or a contract, just an understanding. And now that you're having this change of heart, you no longer want to have this understanding on the table. You may have found yourself in a bit of a heated discussion with this person about this, about your desire to move forward and have a new beginning elsewhere. I don't think it's about another person though. I think this is about your personal endeavors, Taurus. Like, you got the devil clarified by the Six of Wands. This is somebody who this is giving me entertainer vibes. Okay. This is giving me sex, drugs, and rock and roll vibes. So maybe, because the Six of Wands can speak about having public notoriety, having a victory, but also too it can also be a cautionary card about ego. And then you clarify, well, it's clarifying the devil in the upright. So you do have two potentially ego driven cards, but you also have this desire to want to, the reason why I say you, this is about wanting to pursue your own passions, at least wanting to be a little selfish with where you go moving forward. What you doing? Huh? What you doing? Oh. Oh, okay. Um, because when you explain this to this person, they are not going to be happy about it. They're not, this is not going to be an easy conversation to have with this person, but you will be able to move forward. You will be able to pursue other passions in your time. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Um, you will be able to pursue your passions on your scale, on your terms, in your time, right? Um, and yeah, I think that's really ultimately what it's about, Taurus. It's just about, you know, you wanting to be a little selfish. You wanting to be a little selfish. You it's like you just want to go do some frivolous shit for a while. Honestly, like maybe you just need a break. And you just need to go do some not so heavy shit for a while. I mean, you've been in this for a long time. This person has had you locked in for a long time. So, you know, maybe you just need to get out and get some air and see what else is out there. Tell me about the future actions for this person. Okay. Okay, so your future actions, you have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and the Magician in the reverse. Someone is going to stop investing in this situation, and it's going to have to, it's going to start with you. Okay. So you, Taurus, may be the first one to decide I'm no longer investing in this situation. I'm going just to go sow my wild oats and be a hoe for a little while. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know, you got the devil and the Six of Wands. Yeah, you about to be out here. You about to be out here, and everybody gonna know it. Everybody gonna do it. And so, you know, you just decide like I'm not investing in this anymore. Or the other person says I'm not investing in this anymore. I'm not gonna hold you. So I'm getting two different outcomes. One, this person will be back because they're gonna realize that they fucked themselves out there in them streets. You know what I mean? So they stopped investing in this so they can stop feeling like they're betraying themselves or they're not honoring whatever it is that they're supposed to be honoring. And they're going to go and they're going to try to manifest some shit somewhere else. But it's going to turn, and I don't mean to laugh, but this is like, this is what you go through. Like when you've been with somebody forever, like if you've ever met a couple that's like, yeah, we've been together since the 5th grade and they're like 65 now. Ask them if they ever split, and they'll give you this story right here. Is this dynamic? Because like at some point, we were together so long that somebody thought this was old and stale, or somebody thought they was missing something out there in them streets, or whatever. And they went out there and they did what they did, and they, got what they got, and then they came on back because they realized the grass is not green on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. So, this is that kind of energy right there. Now, the other one that I'm getting is this person is gonna leave, or Taurus, you're gonna leave. And I'm not saying that everybody wants to be a hoe. I will say that we all go through our hoe phases. Okay. And so, while you're out there doing what you do, Taurus, or whatever they do, while whoever is out there doing whatever, they are going to leave the other person with the impression that this is who they really are. Like a lot of the messiness, the underhandedness, a lot of that, like this person is going to be left with the impression like, oh, so this is who you were the whole time? Like, how did I not see this? So in that regard, this person, the person that gets left out in the cold, the person that gets left behind, that is no longer invested in, this person is going to be able to really get over this heartache really quickly, because they're going to realize that, as they see you out there, or as you see them out there moving however they move, y'all are both, the person who is left to watch the other person is going to get the impression like, oh, so you just want to be out here sticking and moving anyway. Like, this is what you always wanted, and so they're not going to stay in a place. The person who gets left holding the bag, they're not going to stay in a place of dwelling on this for too long. As they see the behavior, as they see what their other person is doing and what their other person is creating in the midst of it, this person is going to be like, oh, so I just need to get my shit together, and I just need to go on. Be careful, because if your person does that while you out here being a little thumper, you're going to be upset. I'm just saying. Because when you do decide, no, I want my family back, your family going to be gone. Your folks going to be out here doing them. Because you want to be out here doing you. That's all I'm saying, Taurus. All right. Moving on to Gemini at 2:25. I'm going to just say 2:25. All right, y'all. What we doing? Tell me what's happening with me and mine. I might do a little midday brunch for my fellas. I had a whole refugee situation going upstairs. All right, Geminis. Give me current status, current energies for Gemini. What I tell you, when we come up in our own signs, when our own sign comes up in our reading, the Lovers in the reverse. So, are we currently single? Healing from some trust issues, maybe? Tower in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. So you may be healing, or you may have just finished healing from some trust issues. Not really talking to people. You're not really communicating anything right now. Um, so Geminis, you may be at a point where you're feeling like your attempted communication is coming off misconstrued. Um, where you're trying to help, you may be feeling like you're coming off as being quarrelsome or combative. That's just a side message. Um, whoever you're in separation from, whoever you're in separation from, it's kind of feeling like a permanent energy, just because you have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, so you're not communicating with this person. The Lovers in the reverse, you have separated from this person. um Probably either you made a choice not to choose them, or they made a choice not to choose you, but for whatever reason y'all are not currently together, and you're not on speaking terms, and you are kind of looking forward to you're kind of out there looking at new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're kind of I say kind of because this is a lot of minor this is like a lot of minor energy. The only major arcana we have is yours, Gemini, which is the Lovers in the reverse. But you've got the Eight of Wands in the reverse, you've got the Eight of Cups in the upright, and then you've got the Two of Wands in the reverse. So this is you making a decision to no longer communicate, no longer to feed what doesn't serve you, move on from that, and then, like I said, see what else is out there. Eight of Wands and the Two of Wands makes a Ten of Wands. One's in reverse, one's in the upright. So you may not completely be done with whatever this lingering energy is, but you're getting there. I don't understand that. Sun reverse. Is that supposed to be reversed? I don't think that's supposed to be reversed. Is that supposed to be reversed? Um, you're healing from something. You're healing from something that you wanted, that didn't, I want to say didn't reciprocate. You're you're healing from a lot of betrayal in your life. Um, yeah, that Sun is in the reverse because you may not be able to fully clearly see exactly what your direction is. So this is like, and if you notice with the Two of Wands, you have the Sun in between the wands. So this is like, you want to head in the direction of your happiness. You're just not quite sure what that happiness is just yet. Like you're not quite sure what brings you this happiness. You just know this shit ain't it. That's a start, Jims. That's a start. Tell me about this. I was gonna say, tell me about the lovers. You don't give me more clear message. I'm tired of. Tell me about the lovers in reverse. Tell me about those lovers in reverse. The Two of Cups. So at one point, you might have thought that this person was your soulmate. The lovers and the Two of Cups. This was somebody that you really felt like you had a kindred spirit with. You had a kismet connection. The Empress. This is somebody that you may have wanted to have babies with. Somebody who may have wanted to have babies with you. This is somebody that you felt like you were truly accepted by. This is also somebody that you may have really, really thought the two of you could have been productive, very lucrative, very abundant together. Why are you not speaking to this person? Or why are you and this person not speaking? Tell me about that Eight of Wands. Because this person hasn't reached out to you. Damn. Yeah, I could have got into the last time you talked, you could have got into a heated discussion. Gemini, I'm not gonna lie to you, you could have been the one to cut this person out. So this person felt like, damn, then the Ten of Cups on the bottom in the reverse. This person was happy with you and you were happy with this person, but you know, after this conversation, whatever this conversation was that y'all had that was not so great, you or this one of you decided to cut the other one off and just cut your losses and move on. Yeah. There have been a lot of questions about whether or not this was actually your wish fulfillment. Also, whoever walked away was never 100% sure that they were doing the right thing, but they knew that the only way that they were going to get to this was if they let go of all this other stuff. I think as time goes by, though, they're coming to realize they did this to themselves. As time goes on and they walk away, so when they walked away, Gemini, and this could be you as well, whoever, when they walked away, they weren't entirely sure that they were making the right decision when they did it. The longer they stay away, the longer they realize that they brought their own heartache onto themselves. And this could certainly be you, because that's a lot of swords on my table and Gemini and Virgo. So you certainly could be the one, Gemini, feeling this way. Um, there is no give and take right now, currently, but there may be a decision to take a risk to move forward because you want that Ace of Cups. This could be a turnaround. This could be a revisitation. I don't see an actual return card yet, but I do see a lot of reverses here. So, this requires you to have a lot of strength. You're also going to have to be a lot tougher mentally than you've been letting on thus far. But it's possible. Like, whatever you and this person go through, you're going to have to be a little bit mentally more adept for it than you are currently, because right now I don't think you have the testicular fortitude to endure whatever this relationship has. I don't know what that is. It could be baby mama issues, baby daddy drama, income disparities. I don't know. Be anything. But right now you're just not in the mental space to where you can handle whatever that is. All right, Cancers, let's move forward. After this, we got Leo, and then we're done. If you happen to catch this on the playback, Please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. All of my platform information is in the description box below. I will be posting timestamps after the live, like immediately after the live. So once we end, give me about 3 to 5 minutes and I will have your timestamps up. Tell me about Cancer. Tell me about Cancer. This is the current situation for Cancer. All right. Oh, I just heard free to be me. I love it. So you've got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You've got the Empress in the upright. And that's basically what it is. There could have been a point, Cancer, where you found yourself kind of stuck or trapped mentally. You may have okay. This is a very specific one. This is not going to resonate with everybody. So the message that I am getting, it doesn't even really have to do with relationship. It has to do with fertility. Some of you may have thought that you could never have children, and now you're pregnant. If you are, congratulations. You need more babies in the world. For others of you, this just has to do with coming to love yourself. For most of you, this is what this is going to be about. You know, embracing your own talents, embracing your own gifts, loving yourself for who you are, flaws and all. This could also be the energy of the person that you're dealing with. This is how they could see you, and you're just having issues seeing yourself this way. But whatever it is, you're starting to come out of that mental fog to where it is allowing you to it's allowing you to be more expressive, creatively. It's allowing you to be more open-hearted to people. So, there may have been a point in time where you felt really closed off, where you felt like, you didn't have the energetic stamina to take on other people's issues or other people's energies, whether it be positive or negative. You are now coming to a point where you feel like you can do that, and you can do that without sacrificing yourself energetically. This is making you a more open person all the way around, Cancer. With the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is also making you more desirable. But but this is the beautiful thing though. So as the Queen of Wands, you are the Queen of Wands with the Empress. Like, this is a very powerful combination. This is someone like, this is Midas's daughter. Okay. And yes, I am gonna focus on the feminine part of this, because this is not just about being ambitious. This is not just about, having dreams. This is about being ambitious, but also being artistic. It's about being creative, but also being nurturing. This is an amazing energy to be in. Okay. So this is like, if you wanted, just to give you an example, right? Since we are talking about love, let's say you are in a relationship. It could be a same-sex relationship, to be honest with you. But let's say you're in a relationship, right? And in this relationship, you find yourself thriving and growing and just glowing, right? This situation motivates you to do things that you've never done before. This situation, it sparks off your creativity. It sparks off, you know, going out there and just attacking life head on, right? But you're doing it with this sense of compassion. You're doing it with this, it's like you're doing it for you, but you are motivating and you are inspiring so many people along the way that you look up and one day you realize, kind of like in Forrest Gump when he started running and he didn't really know why he started running. He just knew he had to run. He just had to get it out. And then once he was finally done running, he turned around and really kind of take in and really, really assess what he had actually accomplished in running. And it was so much more than just wearing holes through a couple of pairs of sneakers and inadvertently creating the have a nice day, happy, smiley face. He did so much more. He touched so many different people just by doing what he felt called to do. And this is that same energy, Cancer. It's like wherever you are now, you are understanding your true calling. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. You are understanding your true calling. You're understanding your true purpose in this life, and you are accepting it. You are embracing yourself, all flaws and all, right? And as you do that, and you go out into the world and you start tackling these things that you never thought you'd be able to do, you are inadvertently inspiring other people to do the same. You are inspiring that kid at the coffee shop who never knew that you were into anime and now, ran into you at a Comic-Con convention, and little did he know that his favorite waitress is actually into anime and now he wants to dress up every day. You just don't know. You don't know. Like, if you're a librarian and then on the weekend you're secretly like traveling to go-go clubs, and you're a concert promoter, and then you run into somebody who sees you in that capacity and like, well, dang, I didn't know you did this too. I've always wanted to get into this. Or vice versa. They see you in that capacity and they're like, you should come over here with me. Like, this is triggering off so much other stuff that doesn't even have anything to do with you, Cancer. It's just the fact that you are in this space of loving yourself, embracing yourself, and now the universe is about to just dump on you, girl or boy. Like, the universe is just like, finally, finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face. I've been there. Little CC for you. Okay. Tell me about that. All right, so this, you may not be in a relationship, Cancer. If you are, like I said, it could be a same-sex relationship, or you could just be two feminine energies in a relationship. But if if you are in a relationship, Cancer, um, this is what your person does for you. They set you free. They set you free. And they inspire you and they give you the space to go and inspire others. If this is you doing this, then you're doing this on a self-healing journey. You're not really talking to people about this because you may feel that there is certainly a bit of resistance that will come with it. Honestly, I think your biggest fear is if you start talking about it, Cancer, you're going to end up right back in that space of mental prison. And this is kind of like feed what you want to live and starve what you don't. It's like, I'm not going to worry about this. I'm not going to let the what ifs creep into my brain anymore. I'm not going to be scared anymore. I'm not going to have this battle with myself as to whether I should do it or not, whether I should stay or I should go, I'm just not going to do that with myself. I'm going to be in the moment. I'm going to embrace myself. I'm going to embrace what I have, and I'm going to move forward out of this mental prison. Like, you have just made it up in your mind, Cancer. You're not playing that game with yourself. Good gosh. Love it. This person is not playing games with you either. So you've got somebody here who is they're very serious. They're very pragmatic is not the word. Structured. That's what I'm trying to find. This is a very structured person. They're not inclined to take a lot of risks. They're not inclined to, go off on a tangent without proper details, informations, and planning. They don't like to be confused. They don't like to feel like, too much is going on. Um, one of you may be in a bit of an antisocial mood as well. Not really one. So whatever this dynamic is, it's all about the business, no play. No play, your play. It's all about the business. So um there certainly could be a lack of investment when it comes to social or emotional things. But the reason for that is because we're focusing on our pentacles right now. The reason why we lack the desire to go party and bullshit is because we are working. We're building. We're focused, man. Tell Scott to holler at me, man. Yeah. We're letting go of fear and hesitation. We ain't doing this no more. I like that. I like that. Tell me about the outcome for Cancer. Because whatever you're doing, hell, I tell you keep it up. Whatever you're doing, whatever you got going on. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I definitely, probably once a month, only channel Kelly Clarkson. But yeah, your outcome is a strength card. So once you Cancer, you're good. Like whether you're with somebody or not. Like I said, I'm not getting a lot of love energy. I'm not getting a lot of. I'm really not getting a lot of couple energy. I feel like this is all about you, Cancer, which is cool. Like even in love sessions, I have no problems letting you know that love sessions do not always have to be about relationships with other people. Sometimes they're about the relationship that we have with ourselves, our higher selves, the universe, um, whatever, our pets, whatever, right? And so for you, Cancer, this is all about you. This is about you getting out of your own way, no longer procrastinating, no longer holding back, no longer, playing with life, being frivolous about life. You have now come to a point where all of those fears, those shady moments, those shaky situations that, jumping off a cliff on faith alone, not getting any information, like those things are over. They have cost you too much. They have put you in too much of a space where you're too far into your own head. And so now you have come to a point where you're like, I am done with that. I know what I want. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna embrace the weird, unique me that I am, and I'm going to go out here and I'm going to find my purpose. And when you do, you're going to be so focused and you're going to be so latched on to it. You're not going to have time to play with other people. You're not going to have time to just kick it and chill. You are about that bag, about that base, about that life. And you are going to come out so different. Like the people who know you in this energy, the people who have seen you in this kind of energy, they're not even going to recognize you. That's how deep this transition goes. They're not even going to recognize who you are based on the image that's left in their head. They're going to have to reacquaint themselves with who you are today, Cancer. I like that. We do that, don't we? We do that. I say we should always. Okay. All right, Leo. Last but not least, you know I love you. When your season comes around, it'll be your time to be top dog. All right. In the meantime, in between time, Leo, you are the piece de resistance. You are the crescendo in my dream. All right, Leo. Let's see what we got for Leo gang, shall we? Let's see what we got for Leo gang. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road back again. In the content. All right, Leo, what you got? What you got? Two of Swords in the reverse. You wasn't speaking to somebody, but now y'all speaking again. That's cool. It happens. Sometimes we just fall out of communication. All right, Leo. You got the Devil, the Two of Swords in the reverse, and the Six of Coins. Six of Pentacles in the upright. There's something you don't know about this person, Leo, so be careful. It's something about this person you're not following your instincts. Like there's something that you see, there's some kind of red flag, but you're not paying attention to that. This could be somebody that you are married to, could be your spouse. There's something on my card. It could be a spouse. You could be married to this person, which is the reason why you have decided to resume communication with them, Leo. You have a tremendous amount of faith in this connection, whatever it is. You have a tremendous amount of faith in this connection, which is not necessarily a bad thing. You could certainly be married to this person. The problem is I'm not even really gonna say it's a problem because it's your husband or your wife. This is your spouse. But and Lord knows we all have our own issues. But the thing about it is with this person is there's something that is going on. There's something that is going on with this person. It could be a bad habit. It could be toxic ways. Hell, it could be the very nature of your relationship itself. But there is something about this union, or there is something about this person that your instincts, your intuition has been trying to get your attention, Leo, and you are just steadily just pushing it down, pushing it down, pushing it down. And this is creating a bit of emotional instability. This is like I hate to be so graphic, but this is like when you don't get all the gook out, whenever you have gook, we all have gook. At least once a month, we have gook. Just leave it at that. But when you don't get all the gook out and some of it stays a little longer than it should, and then it starts to contaminate, it's like that. It's like that. It's like, all the way around is not a bad thing, but there's some things that just aren't, and that there's some gook that's still in this connection that, if left unattended or if left unaddressed or unchecked, it will toxify the whole thing. I am channeling that. That is for someone very specific. I don't know who, but that is for somebody very specific. Um, Now the thing about it is, though, you and this person still have a desire to give to this, give and take, give and take, give and take, right? To whatever the moral dilemmas, whatever the distance, you want to heal that. Like both of y'all are willing to put in the work to heal that. Yeah, you're definitely married to this person. You've got the Hierophant and the Justice card. You are married to this person. But more importantly, you both are invested in bringing balance to this, whatever it may be. You're bringing balance to it. I like this. So I'm not going to go into detail because I actually know a Leo who this fits to a T in the most literal sense of the word. Um, Down to like, I even know what that devil is, but we're not gonna talk about it because I'm not putting nobody's business out there. But if that Leo happens to see this, I want you to know. So there's the Page of Pentacles, and then there's the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which culminates in the Three of Pentacles working together. So there is an offer coming. There is an offer coming. I want to say it is coming to the spouse, Leo. There is an offer that is coming. There is a decision that has to be made. But the right decision made will lead to productive collaboration. There is, I'm trying to get off of this personal because, like, this is crazy. Now, I will say this because you have a lot of pentacles, you have a lot of, between the pentacles and the swords, I have a feeling that this is going to take longer than you would like, but not as long as it could. Side note. Just put it like that. But there is an offer that will be made. It's not going to be a huge one. It's not going to be a grandiose one, but there is an offer that will be made. Hey, Louie. There is an offer that will be made, and there will be a decision that needs to be made as well. And like I said, the right decision to be made is going to be, it's going to culminate in a collaboration. Now, the person that I'm thinking about specifically, this could definitely apply to them. Um, There's going to be some work that needs to be done. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. And a change of perspective. So, if this is somebody holding on to something, a belief, a code, whatever it is, they're going to have to let that go. They're going to have to let that go. I've got to go. I got to make a phone call after I get off of this. I got to make a phone call. But yeah, they're going to have to let that go. And they're going to have a change of perspective in order for that Three of Pentacles to take place. Because right now, right now it's a standstill. Oh, I was going to say it, but then I wasn't going to say it. The Queen of Cups and the Chariot in the reverse. There is a standstill. There's a stagnation with the progression of this love because of this person's belief system. Take that how you want to. Anyway, I love y'all. I'm going to get these time steps done. I got to call somebody real quick about some stuff that, listen, I got to talk to somebody about some things. I'm just saying like that. But if you have enjoyed this reading, please show your love by hitting the thumbs up video. You can also subscribe to my channel. Just hit the subscribe button, and that way you'll be notified of any content that I upload after this. You can also donate to my channel. All my donation information is in the description box below. I am about to do your timestamps, so don't worry about that. You should see those in about 2 to 3 minutes. And then I'm going about my business and about my day. I love y'all so much. This is Gigi, the Gemini Goddess. Peace, love, hair grease, or whatever you do, boo. Bye. Ooh, I gotta call your auntie.